Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Yi. I recently took over the director position of Preco Institute for Energy. I'd like to spend the next about 10, 15 minutes or so to introduce to you the Preco Institute for Energy. And this is highly related to the topic you will be discussing about today related to hydrogen, heavy duty transportation. Um, Preco Institute for Energy is an organization oversee all the energy activity at Stanford, help coordinate and manage the energy activity. It has about a 10 years old history. Um, and let me share with you what's the vision right here. Preco Institute representing the whole Stanford energy activity. The vision we have as a community at Stanford is try to enable sustainable, affordable, secure energy for all. This has been the vision for the past decade, remain to be the vision for the next few decades to come. It's really, really exciting over the past 10 years, plus the Global Climate Energy Project time, the GSAP time. Together, we have close to 20 years of research history on clean energy. These are the people involving energy research and 200 plus faculty, 100 plus staff, and more than 1,000 graduate students and postdoc in energy research. Some of the folks you familiar face look to you, and this includes the involvement of the 4 previous secretary of state, defense, and energy, such as Steve Chu, and our 3 previous directors of Preco Institute are still very actively involved, Professor Lin O, Sally Benson, and Arun. I took over the position from Arun and Sally recently. And some of the energy experts, you see their face here, really spanning very wide range of energy research. Um, at Preco Institute, this is the organization cross-cutting all the schools at Stanford, organizing expertise from different schools to really come together to address the energy challenges, spanning from engineering to Earth Energy Environmental School, science, business, law, and also Hoover Institute as well. And we also have a national lab under management, that's SLAC, funded by Department of Energy. Now it's new school under planning, the new school of climate and sustainability. This really present to the Preco Institute really huge opportunity of growth to tackle climate and sustainability problem. So Preco will be part of a new school, at the same time still maintaining the cross-cutting function to the whole university. So we are really addressing the challenges of decarbonizing the economy. Well, this is the US examples right here of emission by sector. Certainly the whole world is some variation, but this is representing closely what we need to do. Electricity, transportation, and industry are the 3 major ones. Certainly we also look into agriculture a little bit, and residential and commercial, also pay attention to that as well. And in order to decarbonize the economy by 2050, if you look at what Stanford is really having building up in the past 20 years of energy research, in the vertical column right here, we have the science and engineering and technology. And several years ago, Preco Institute launched Bits and Watts initiative. This is the planning, starting what's the next generation of electrical grid, using data coupled with electricity together. And about 2 years ago, we launched Storage X initiative to really develop the energy storage technology and strategy to decarbonize transportation, to decarbonize, the electrical grid. They are closely coupled together with Bits and Watts initiative. At the same time, natural gas initiative, very important. the fundamental science of catalysis process, the SunCat Center, the new materials for energy, the Science Center. These two centers are co-founded by Department of Energy and also Stanford University. Right now, we are planning new initiative. One is on carbon removal, and also very important initiative as well. And the one now also under active planning is the hydrogen initiative. This is also the reason we want to organize this workshop to interact with all the audience. With all this technology right there, what's the cross-cutting area that's very important is the sustainable finance. We have these initiative already for a few years, and the policy, education, external communication, and to integrate the energy system together, right? How much solar, how much wind we need, what the grid would look like, what about charging station, what about the natural gas, hydrogen infrastructure, where do you plan your carbon removal? And this requires big data to organize this highly complex system together. Sometimes might require you to use artificial intelligence to do so. This coupled together with energy planning, climate, extreme weather, forecasting, and also social environmental justice require really a big data AI type approach. So we are also planning a major initiative of energy and climate AI. And technology translation is an important piece of Precourt Institute as well. And with the new school planning, the new accelerators, will be doing a lot on technology translation into the industry. And social human behavior as well as global engagement with China, India, Africa, and European countries as well. So this really formed the interwoven fabric of the Stanford Energy research ecosystem. And our 200 plus faculties really working on very wide range of topics, which is necessary to address the energy challenges we are facing today and the next few decades as well. Well, speaking of hydrogen initiative, this is under planning for quite a while now under the leadership of faculty co-director Xiaolin Zheng and Fritz Prince, and with the planning committee, Jimmy, Naomi, and Tom Harmiro's involvement. This is a very, very important initiative. Now, hydrogen is needed for sustainable future, and is an energy carrier without greenhouse gas emission. If we can enable low-cost hydrogen, the potential application is very highly impactful and ranging from long-range storage and renewable energy to the heavy-duty mobility, trucks, trains, ships, drones, planes, and so on. And this research can also lead to very important application to decarbonize the steel production, agriculture, generating fertilizer. And that's why we are really keen and planning to start a new initiative sometime this year, ranging from hydrogen production, storage, transportation, and utilizations. I hope this workshop will be able to engage everybody into a deep discussion and plan these important directions together. With that, I will just end my presentation. And this is my very short sharing with you about Precourt Institute. Thank you very much for attending this workshop.